Well, Christmas 2023 is over and it is time to take down the decorations. I love decorating for Christmas. The more the merrier and all of that, but what I don't think about when I'm putting it up is the takedown. I do not enjoy the takedown at all, but it's time. This has been my view from my bed for the last couple months and I have enjoyed it thoroughly, but it's time for this to come down and get back to what my regular decor would be in this space. So if you need some inspiration to take down your Christmas decorations, this is the video for you. So we're going to start off in the bedroom. Now, when I take down my decorations, I find myself skipping around from room to room. And I do that because I have my bins and I have everything separated by color. And I may have some gold in, several rooms. So I just kind of move around the house. No rhyme or reason to it, but just kind of like where I am at that time. But anyway, enough of that. Let's go ahead and get these brown and copper pieces that I brought into my home this year. Love these pieces and this beautiful, beautiful ribbon. Definitely going to be looking for some of this in the after Christmas sales. This ribbon was about $40, and in the past, I would say, why would you pay that much for ribbon? I found out quality this year as it relates to ribbon. I think it's Trevina over at I can't think of her channel name, but I'll put it on the link below. She always says there's ribbon and there's ribbon. Well, this year I learned what ribbon was because, honey, the quality. All right, so I've got all of my brown and bronze and copper bulbs in there. And I went over to TJ Maxx for something totally unrelated. Saw these and they were 50% off. This was after Christmas. They had been $14.99 and they were marked 50% off, and I thought they would be a nice ad for this collection. So I went ahead and I picked them up. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get them in here, or I may have to start a whole nother bin for this color bulb. I like to have all my bulbs in one bin, but I had this giant one that didn't fit, so we'll see what happens here. But anyway, yeah, these were really pretty. They're glass, which is got to be careful with them, but they're beautiful colors. The metallic, this is more of a copper, and this is also more of a copper. This is more of a like a satiny look to it, and this one is more of a gloss. So really pretty, and they would be perfect with this color combo. So now I'm on my main tree in the living room, and I'm just starting to take down some of my Christmas decorations off of this tree. And this is my music theme tree. So I put all of my musical instruments in one bin, and that's how I store them for the season. I've done this tree with the music theme for several years and the green, and next year I'll probably bring it back, but I may introduce another color. So now I'm going to just go into this bowl here where I have some vase filler, and anything that's like music related, I'll go ahead and put that in. So those Christmas bells, I just put those in with my instruments. And this bell here, I'll just go ahead and put that in with my green ornaments. But yeah, I like to keep everything together as much as possible. And I had these candle holders here that are shaped like horns that I thrifted this year. And I just kind of set them up on the shelf over my coffee station. And I'm just taking all of these bells here. Now, I will continue to have some bells in my home through the winter season. I picked this one up at Walmart. This has the black bells on it. It's like a swag. It was one left over for Christmas. Not in the best of shape, but I liked it because I can always cut those bells off and use them if I want. But this was $10 with the 50% off, and I thought it was a cute little thing. I also purchased this garland in the season from CB2. It was $14.99. I don't think it's available now, but it's just a 72 inch garland in that copper color that I had, or cinnamon color actually is what that is. So I'm just going through all these bins and just making sure I have everything as organized as possible. I start off every year with the best of intentions with my Christmas decor, and by the time I get to the end and I'm tired, it just kind of, things gotta go where they can go. But I try every year to keep it as together as possible because it just makes for an easier unboxing for the next season. As I'm taking down decor, I'm already thinking about what I'm going to keep out to decorate for the winter season. Like I said, some of the greenery that I have, I will probably use that through the winter season. Some of it, not all of it. This flock, these picks here, I'll probably take them and put them away. But some of my greenery, some of the bells, things like that will be perfectly fine through the winter season. So I'm looking at what I can continue to keep out because like I mentioned before, I want to have as many things in my space that I can use, transition from one season to the next. So definitely want to keep that in mind as I go through this process. I also found these white Christmas tree ornaments on the clearance at Walmart. I thought they were really nice. They're white in color, so I want to go ahead and put those in with my white ornaments. These ended up being like 99 cents, and they're kind of like a ceramic type. Really reminded me of something that I've seen at CB2, so I was really happy to get my hands on those. So now since I've gotten those put away, it's time to put these white ornaments away from this tree as well. This was the centerpiece on my dining room table, and I had just a piece of garland around my bulb candle. I'm going to go ahead and remove this garland. It has the berries on it and the lights on it, so it's a little bit too Christmassy to use that, so I'll go ahead and remove that. I'm also going to remove this garland that I had on my coffee station. The shelf over my coffee station, I'm going to go ahead and take that down as well. I use command hooks to hold this garland up, and I was kind of afraid it would do some damage here, but it really didn't, so I'm happy about that. So I'm going to go ahead and take my stockings down over here, as well as a piece of garland that I had on my banister, because all of those garland pieces are stored together. I did something new this year. I wrapped some artwork on my wall with gift wrap paper and everything, and I really enjoyed that through the season, even though it wasn't perfectly done. It was my first time doing that, and I'm not the best gift wrapper. So next year I definitely will try to put a little bit more thought and time into it, but it turned out really cute and I enjoyed it for the season. I'm going to go ahead and take my Christmas pillow covers off. This one was not used very much at all, so I don't have to worry about cleaning it. I will just take it off and store it for the season. So that's a good thing about it. I don't have to worry about washing it. Sometimes if my pillows have had a lot of wear or whatever on them, I will go ahead and wash them, but I don't honestly do that every time at all. So now I'll go ahead and fluff my pillow back out. The good thing about having this one covered up for that length of time, I didn't have to worry about that getting dirty. So anyway, I'm just fluffing it back out. Again, I covered it with that pillow cover just right on top of this one. So I took it off and it was good to go. So now let's go ahead and get these gifts down here and just kind of take the gift wrap off of there. I'm going to try to salvage my ribbon and the bulb, of course, and the gift wrap paper. I will just do away with that. I just kind of had this on here with a hook, and I had used my glue gun to put the ribbon on in the back of the artwork so as not to damage it. So all I have to do is pull that apart, take off the gift wrap, and we should be good to go. Like I know I could, like I could, if you would show me, yeah. If you would show me, yeah. If you would show me, yeah. I might need therapy too. Help dilute all the bad news, 'cause I just can't deal with the loose situations you have to go through. I think I need therapy now. Recycling all the same doubts. Heard it a million times, 'cause I tell myself all the same. Today is New Year's Eve, and I'm taking everything down today. I rarely keep my Christmas decorations up through the new year. We did when I was growing up as a child, but as an adult, I've always started to take down my Christmas decorations typically the day after Christmas. This year, I'm a little bit late, but I definitely plan to have it all down by the new year. So tell me below, when do you take your Christmas decorations down in your home? I start decorating early in the season, and so I get plenty of time with my decorations. By November 1st, I am starting to decorate. So I've had it up for quite a while, and I have enjoyed it. Now, like I mentioned, I'm thinking about what I can continue to use through the winter season. So I am taking out the gold pine cones here, and I'm going to leave the other pine cones because they are perfect for winter. And so I'll probably add some more base filler in here and use this throughout the rest of the winter season. I wrapped some faux gift packages this year. I'm going to try to store them and keep them for next year. It'll be a challenge because storage is at a premium over here. So I don't know if I'll be able to keep them without smashing them up, but we're going to give it a try. One thing I'm excited about is being able to run my Roomba vacuum. I love it. It works wonderfully to get up under the sofa and under the credenzas and all that type of thing, but I could not run it with the Christmas trees and things up because I did not want any damage or knocking down my tree. So now I can really get everything cleaned up here. So now let me go ahead and take these deer down. I have quite a deer collection, so I'm pulling down all the deer from all over the house at the same time so that they can get stored. And like I said, once I do that and I end up in another space in the home, I kind of switch gears. That just always kind of happens. But anyway, I have decided to go ahead and take these bulbs down here. Now, again, some of these things I'll be able to keep through winter, but all the things that are deer related and everything, they do have to leave and for now because they just scream Christmas. So we're going to try to find a way to keep our cocoa bar going because it's still needed for the rest of the winter. But anything Christmas related, we'll just go ahead and take that down. Now, for now, I'm just going to take my Christmas mugs and put them down here in the cabinet here. They won't stay here all season. I will go ahead and store them upstairs where they won't be in the way. But for now, I'm just putting them here just so that I can stay on task where I am right now. I'm going to just take this ribbon off that I put here on my cookie dish, and we'll remove this Christmas bulb ornament because I can use that again next year. And then I have moved my bar cart over for my holiday party, and I'm going to go ahead and move everything off of here and put it back into its permanent place. It was kind of nice moving it and having it in another space for a change. That was very, very different for me, but it is time for it to go back so that it is out of the way. And I have a whole lot of deer stuff here. So it'll all be put up and we'll store it for the season. Now I need to get up on top of my cabinets here because I have some more deer up here and they need to come down as well. So we'll go ahead and take the nativity scene down and we'll store that for the season as well. Again, I'm going to be keeping some of the bells out. Now it's time to deal with this tree here. There are so many ornaments on this tree. I love to put a lot of stuff on a tree, but again, when you take it down, it is not so much fun at that time. But I did have a lot of fun with this particular tree. This was more my whimsical tree. I just love the colors, the vibrancy of it. I really did enjoy it, even though typically I don't really get into colors like that. But this one was really fun. So we're going to go ahead and store these. We have a bin for red, we have one for green, and then we have one for our blue color, and so that'll make takedown a lot easier. This is also the tree that I had my memory ornaments on them or my keepsake ornaments on it, so I had to be very careful when putting those down. I usually keep those in a separate bin. I keep most of them in their boxes, which I still have from years ago, and so I'm just going to go ahead and put those in here so that they can remain safe. When I store these, I usually try to put these at the top of the stack. So I store my Christmas bins in a closet, and I have them stacked pretty much all the way up to the ceiling. I have so much stuff, but I always try to make sure that these are all the way up at the top so that they don't get crushed. So we got this tree all done. All the ornaments are off of there. All I have to do now is take the lights off of that. That is an unlit tree. So I'll take those lights off of there and then store that tree. And I've got my bands stacked up here, ready to go into the closet. This is a lot of work and I dread the takedown, but it is all worth it because I enjoyed my Christmas decorations. This is my Christmas closet. I'm starting to fill it up. Like I said, it will go all the way up to the ceiling once I'm all done. Well, thanks so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it motivational or inspirational for you to go ahead and start to take down your Christmas decorations and organize them for the 2024 Christmas season. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't leave without giving me a thumbs up. Also, if you're not currently subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the post notification bell. That way we can stay connected throughout 2024. I would love to have you as a part of my YouTube family. And to all my returning family members, thank you so, so much for your support. And I hope to see you all on the next one. Bye-bye. Happy New Year. Thank you.